Hey guys, we are back again, and this video is going to show the excursions on our 7-night Western Caribbean cruise to St. Martin, St. Thomas, and Nassau. St. Martin, here we go. Very cool place, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it was just absolutely beautiful.
Yes, it was. So this is a very interesting island. It is divided in about a 60-40 split between, it has a French side and a Dutch side. So you have two different nations that are housed on this island, but they actually get along. Imagine that. I believe there were almost 80,000 people evenly
Wow.
split, yeah, between the two sides. So very beautiful place. They did have some storm damage from the hurricanes, the back-to-back hurricanes in 2017, but for the most part, the island was in pretty good shape.
Yeah, and as you can see in this video, you can see like some of the boats, they just kind of left them.
Yeah.
They're kind of part of the scenery now.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, kind of that shipwreck island type of feel. But no, they're definitely open for business, and just a beautiful place. We actually did kind of an island
Bus tour.
Yeah, bus tour. Yep,
Yeah.
yeah, we sure did. And yeah, this was a really nice view from kind of one of the top peaks of the island, where you can get a really nice view of the seaside and the city around it. Yeah.
Yeah, just beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, just go there and just see that the water, and just the watercolor is just so beautiful there.
And that's actually our ship there
Yeah.
in the distance.
Yes,
so
it is.
this was us heading back to the ship.
Mhm.
But just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Look at that water.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty blue.
Yes, it is. I mean, that's a blue that you're only going to see really in, maybe from the Keys on down into Mexico and the Caribbean. It's nothing like it. All right, so here is St. Thomas. This was on another day, and St. Thomas is a part of the U.S. Virgin Islands, and has about 100,000 people. So there are three main islands of the U.S. Virgin Islands: St. Thomas, St. Croix, and St. John. And we actually visited two of those because we did take a boat ride out to St. John, which is I believe it's about 4 miles east of St. Thomas. So this is actually on the boat ride right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really nice. I mean, just seeing all the homes and hotels on the way over to St. John. Just right there on the water. I'm sure there are beautiful views from their balconies, just kind of looking out.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Now this was, once again, this island, or these series of islands, were very badly damaged from, I guess it was Hurricane Irma, and then there were a couple of back-to-back hurricanes in 2017. Said that 90% of the buildings in the Virgin Islands were damaged or destroyed.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So quite a bit more storm damage, and some of those hotels that we showed on the hillsides were actually not operational. But still, there were quite a few that were, and there's still a lot to see and do. But as you can see from this video, this place is just absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah. This was probably my favorite of the three destinations that we stopped at.
Yeah. And the boat ride out to St. John and the Virgin Islands National Park, that was really beautiful, really spectacular. And here we are in Nassau, in the Bahamas. Yeah, man.
At the beach.
At the beach, yeah.
Yes.
So once again, that beautiful water, and yes, this is we were just kind of walking through the downtown areas there, and lots of shopping and restaurants, and some drinking going on, and
Yeah, this was actually our second time visiting Nassau. And honestly, I didn't even recognize it. I had to go back and look at some old photos and oh yeah, we were actually there before.
yeah, there were several new hotels, and just a lot of development. But I mean, it had probably been about 10 years, maybe 8 to 10 years since we had been there.
Yeah.
But yeah, just a lot of a lot of new stuff. You know, definitely if you've been there before, you should go again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, these were some of the restaurants that were kind of right there at the pier that you can walk to from the ship. So we just kind of walked around just to kind of see what was there to offer, and just kind of take in the beauty. You can see our ships there in the distance. There are a lot of ships that dock at that port.
And it's also very, very close to the Atlantis, which is just a city within itself almost. And I would that we should do a video on that maybe in the future. Just go to the Atlantis and hang out there at the water park for a few days, huh?
Yeah. So this was us like just back on the ship, just kind of taking in, some of the scenery there. But lots of boats passing by. The water again, just beautiful. Just serene to look at. There's Atlantis.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, and I think we will take a trip, just like go to that destination and just kind of check it out. It really looked exciting.
Absolutely.
See ya. Bye.